What's going on YouTube? So welcome back to my channel. I recently decided to pick up this WORX battery operated pressure washer. It's their HydroShot edition. What this does is it's battery operated pressure washer, so you can actually easily clean anything like your car, pressure wash your deck, stuff off your house, the fence. It's not as powerful as, say, a pressure washer that's electric through an electrical cord or powered by electrical cord or gas powered by any means. It goes up to 320 psi via the battery. But what I found very useful for this is you're able to use the actual hose on it, or you can actually use the supplied little hose and put it in a bucket. So what's nice about this unit versus your other pressure washers, and the reason why I really wanted to get this, is because you can actually use the hose connected right to the unit, so you don't have an actual pressure washer to drag around with the hose. You actually just drag the hose around with it. And also you can use a bucket with their supplied water line. And that way you can just dip their supplied water line into a bucket or anything like that, and then continue to use your pressure washer. That makes it really easy if you have like a suspended deck where there's no easy way to get a hose way up there. You can just take this unit itself and a bucket with water and go out to the deck, and then you can clean it off. So before we go any further, I want to show you what you get inside the box. All right, so here you have the actual gun itself. So you have the WORX HydroShot gun. This is the actual unit, the big part of the whole unit. You have the water inlet here. So right now they have it set up so you can actually use this little piece here to hook up to your actual hose, or you can unscrew this and hook up just a line with a tube, and you can actually use tube out of like a bottle of water or anything like that, or a bucket of water actually. They have the actual trigger here. It does have a safety switch, so that way you can't just pick it up and pull the trigger. Then you have the battery mount here. I do want to say this is a 20-volt battery, so it will have enough pressure or power to actually get you by. As far as how long the battery is actually going to last, it's going to be probably not super long by any means, but it'll definitely help you get by what you're doing. If you have other WORX items, the battery will last or actually work with the other batteries that you have for the WORX tools that they have will actually fit on here as well as this battery will actually go and work on the other tools. One thing I did want to mention too is you can pick this up yourself for $99 currently. I'll link it in the description below so you can check it out yourself. It's on Amazon. I picked this up from Amazon for 99 bucks, and it shows it's on sale, but I think that's been the price for the last, I've actually had this for almost 6 months. Actually, I have had this for 6 months, but I just checked, and that's the price on there still. It does say it's discounted, so it could change. So if you want to go ahead and check it out, click the link in the description to see the current pricing. Then you actually have the actual wand itself. So you have the inlet here, so you connect that to the actual the gun mechanism. And then you have your normal pressure washer tip here. So you can actually this allows you to put their tip on that they have for you. They provide to you, which actually has different spray. I think it's 5 different sprays. Or you can actually put different nozzle on here based on just regular standard pressure washer fitting. Same thing goes for foam cannons. I did a video on foam cannons, or a foam cannon that I purchased on Amazon for about 15 bucks. I'll put it, I think it's over here or here. I'll put a link there. But you can actually put a foam cannon on this. And actually, I'll probably do a different video and see how well it works, because I do know that it didn't work as well on my electrical pressure washer. So this being battery operated and less PSI, since this one's 320 PSI versus my actual pressure washer that's electrical, you plug into the wall, is I think 1600, and then the gas power is all the way up to 3000 or even more. But it worked well with the electrical one. I'd like to see what it does on this. I might do a different video on that. So as I stated, here is the actual nozzle that they provide you. So as you can see, it's a rotating nozzle here, so you can actually rotate it to different settings here, and you can see the different nozzles they provide you with. So you can see here, it looks like it goes to like a straight stream of 0 degree stream. Then you've got, looks like a rain, or just like, I think here's a nozzle it looks like, so a bunch of little holes. And then you have 40 degree, 25 and 15 degree. So you can actually get that pressure washer down to a fine tip if you wanted to even. What I found useful is 15 and 25 degree, and getting close to the area that you want to clean. It works out really well. If you want to just use this to wash, or to not wash, but say water plants or whatever, you can actually use this without having to change your, take the hose off of this and change it. Like I said, here's the hose end adapter. So this is really nice. This is actually, it'll allow you to hook up your standard hose for outdoor use. It's already got the rubber grommet in there, or the seal there. And then also, like I said, here is the big hose they give you that you can actually just connect, actually connects, doesn't even have to use this, but it already connects up to the actual pressure washer itself. And then you can just put this is a filter, put this in a bucket, and here is a little flotation device. But you can put this in the bucket, and it will clip onto the bucket right here. And you can actually take the bucket anywhere you want with a pressure washer, which makes it really nice if you have an area where you, like a secluded area where it's nowhere close to any water outlets or anything like that. You can actually take this with you with a bucket of water and the unit itself, and then use it to pressure washer or pressure wash, whatever you're gonna want to do. So that's really nice about that. So here you have their 2-amp battery. I'm not sure if they provide you, they provide you this, but I'm not sure if they actually sell a larger battery. But this is their 20-volt battery. I think I said 18 volts earlier. If I did, I apologize. It's 20 volts. So one thing that's nice about this is most batteries you get, my Makita electric tool kit I have actually doesn't even provide you this, but this one does. So you can actually pick this up, so I can actually see what the battery is at right now. So it's kind of low right now. And if I press this button here, it'll tell me how much charge is left in the actual battery itself. So this tells me I probably won't get much use out of it to show you guys. I probably want to charge it in, or plug it in to charge it. And here is the actual charger itself. And it shows you here, if it's blinking, it means it's charging. This light is green blinking, it's charging. If it's green, it's all the way charged. If it's it looks like blinking red, it is overheating and probably not charging at the time. And if it's just plain old red, that means it's got bad battery. So you just plug it in, and you slide it in, and you're good to go. This is just like any other WORX chargers. Oh, that's a little bit difficult to get off. It's all new. But that's just like any other WORX charger. Like I said, this will work on all the other WORX tools, as well as vice versa. Now, one thing I wanted to mention is the weight of this actual unit itself is actually not heavy at all. It's actually pretty light. Think of like a wand or so that you would buy at the lawn and garden center to water your plants or anything like that. That's about as heavy as this is. You would think it would be a lot heavier, but here we are. I have it on looks like the 40-degree spray. So now I probably should put it on a different, let's put it on 25, because it's not getting what I need off there as well. Also, you're not going to remove stain with this from the deck. So this is not going to work for you if you're trying to remove stain off of a deck. Here we go, we got some over here. So you can actually see it actually is removing some of what it was not able to once we got it to the 15-degree one. But other than that, it's actually not too bad. So as you can see, it actually did get rid of the bird poop that's on my deck. There actually is not as much bird poop on my deck as there was earlier yesterday, but it rained last night, so it got some of that out of there. As you can see also on my concrete pad, it did remove some of the staining and some of the dirt, most of the dirt actually, as it was. So it is powerful enough to do that. However, like I said, you're not gonna be able to stain or remove the stain from your deck. That's just not gonna happen. Or from your fence or anything like that. So if you want that, you're probably gonna go with a gas powered for that. But for just little stuff, or the ease of use, this is actually a great product, I think. Just using it here, and also I'm using it to wash my cars, as well as just like this is quite easy to do versus grabbing my electric one out and finding a plug-in, which I have one right here, and then dragging that unit itself out. You're dealing with the hose itself from the actual water spigot, as well as you're dealing with the hose from the actual unit itself. How many times do you wrap yourself around in like that, like a snake? Yeah, all the time. It's so annoying. But so this is gonna be really nice to use whenever I don't need to use something super powerful. It's just be quick and easy to get out. Other than that, if it's something that you're interested in purchasing, like I said, I'll put the product link in the description. It was $99 for me. If you have any questions, comments, or opinions, go ahead and put it below. I'd be happy to hear from you. Any questions, I'd go ahead and try to answer them best I can with the unit that I have. But the community will also help you out as well in the comment section below. They're usually pretty good about, a lot of people that post on my videos, they're pretty good about answering any questions that other people have. Or even people that aren't even subscribed, they actually come in here and see the video and see someone have a question and then they'll answer it for you. They're pretty good about that. Another thing is, if this is your first time to my channel, or if you're not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.